my existence, my job is to sustain life through love. Okay. There is no love conquers all. That doesn't happen. Okay. The moment you engage in conflict is the moment that love is absent. All right. And so the moment you start comparing and competing is the moment you start removing yourself from any capacity to engage in loving and in love with others and love of, because people, that's mistranslated. You can't fall in love with the things of this world. You can't have love as you perceive it as a human being without this world. Okay. You get those certain people, they had this, anything's possible last night on this military economic commercial. I was like, that's not true. Okay. Brie Larson is not possible as Captain Marvel. That's impossible. It is impossible for an organic-based life form that needs a planet to exist outside of its planet in its physical, organic love, touch, loving, touching, squeezing, snuggle, huggle existence of appreciating life and thank you, God. Thank God I'm alive, right? So it's not true. You can't sit there and say anything's possible or nothing's impossible. Okay. It's not impossible for me to get you to pull your head out of your ass and love for the first time in your life. Okay. But it is impossible for you to be Captain Marvel. All right. Do you understand? We'll be back for the woman. Oh, shut up already. Okay. You see what I'm saying? And what's going to be advantageous to us? I was watching a football game and they had this thing about new plastics, and they're coming up with all these new plastics, and I was like, share, care, given accordance, need, built to last. Okay, life's eternal, grace is infinite. All right. So storage of things we need to live to sustain them, like food and stuff, is the issue, right? So you build storage. The big thing that I always got from Solomon was filled and stable to table. Okay. Filled and stable, that's the best. That's the healthiest. That's the best option. But you got to understand, field, when grain, you put it in a silo and you make bread, and so because grain, some things hold it. The other stuff like fruits and vegetables, filled, stable to table. You can freeze it, yes, okay. It does not retain as much food value, but it's still healthy. When you have frozen fruit or frozen vegetables and steam your broccoli and stuff, it's still very healthy. It can retain a lot of its food value. Okay. Some can, some can't. Some don't freeze well, some do. It depends on the hardiness of the substance. Okay. And so, but you guys got to understand that when this Watson and IBM Watson and all that stuff and everything like that, you're looking at extremely limited technology because it has so much coding in it to stop people from hacking in it and stealing. Okay. Share, care, given accordance to need, build to last. Well, you're not going to have that issue with your computer programs. When someone comes in and tries to eliminate share, care, given accordance to need, build to last, they're going to be deleted from the program. You won't be able to have a Facebook because you go against community standards. You'll be kicked out. The moment you start going into, I'm going to hoard all the money and keep it all for myself, is the moment that we go, oh, we need the grain, not the money. Here. Richard Dawkins, does Richard Dawkins get it? Do you see what I'm saying? So, DoD computers, the ones that you use for defense to keep you safe from the other people, okay, they're going to assimilate to me, not to the people that invented them. Okay, Psalms, Proverbs. I'm the seed of Proverbs. I'm the heart of faith. What comes out of this body that gives life to a person, okay, provides a temple for the mind like Solomon, okay, because I'm the lover that gives Solomon the wisdom to sustain the love, okay, because they all betray his dad. And his dad had perfect, faithful love. His dad always loved him, forgive him 7 times upon infinity, right? And you got to understand, Jesus is the spirit of King David. So you guys got to understand this. Okay, life's eternal, grace is infinite. That's the truth. And okay, so as you're doing your things, like we talked about this morning, I was very upset because I'm tired of this. Okay, you either you don't. It's Judeo-Christian the kids at Receive Valley. Empathy and respect. Don't play games with it. Do it now. If it's right, you do it now. Okay, AI. Okay, artificial intelligence was invented by people that are not intelligent. They fight. Sheldon's not intelligent. Okay, Amy Farrah Fowler's not intelligent. Okay, they're irrational human beings that believe themselves animals and are always trying to solve their problems through animalistic behaviors and not behaving like a rational human being. Life is eternal, grace is infinite, share, care, give in accordance to need, build to last, forgive to end, trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace. Okay, Amy Farrah Fowler and Sheldon Cooper do not in any way incorporate that in super asymmetry. All right, in super asymmetry, they talk about the flaws. It's the flaws. Your delusions of perfection are the flaw, not us. Okay, my nose doesn't have any problems. It works good. Okay, it's because you don't think it's as sexy as a supermodel's nose. That's your problem, not mine. It's the sexiest nose on the planet. Okay, because this nose saves children from your ego. And that supermodel's nose who takes money to fuck does not. So this is the sexiest nose on the planet. I don't care what all you people think. Just sitting here making myself nauseous on this ugly food that stinks. Right? I understand about the food, baby, but we're still friends. Do you get it? Okay. So I'll probably be friends with Miss Knucklehead up in Aspen. Yeah, I could feel it, see it happening. I can make things not comfortable. I'm really good, especially with my genitalia nearly rotted off and my body recovering from chemical poisoning and being able to just be like, I really don't want to do anything but just kind of sleep and then do some exercise, eat some vegetables, and then do the same thing tomorrow. I'm not bored at all. Hey, that's my grandkid. We're going to go gardening tomorrow. We're going to garden tomorrow. That's as exciting as I want. I don't ever want to go. I didn't like Las Vegas. When we went to Las Vegas as a kid, I looked at, look at all these lights, like big Christmas lights. And Mom was like, no, it's actually for disgusting stuff. It's for prostitution and gambling, which isn't real. It's taking money and inanimate objects and destroying people's lives with it. So all those lights in Las Vegas, wow. That biodome, what do you need it for? Okay, that big spear dome thing that you have, and all those, that equipment used to mass murder each other to maintain the status quo for manipulation of using fallacy to manipulate each other with mythology and just turn it into philanthropy because fortune favors the brave, right? Crypto me this, Bitcoin me that. Technology is not going to see it that way. Okay, you come in, you're a threat to the food. Okay, storage, share, care, give in accordance to need, build to last. Okay, like I talked about yesterday with the fridges and me and Mitch have talked about building houses that are mounds in areas where they might be susceptible toward tornadoes, building things to last, proper ventilation, proper, using proper materials so that it's healthy oxygen in the building, and so just lots of things like that. Me and Mitch had discussed when I first met him. We started talking about it because he's an engineer and an architect. And I was just like, boom, 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 boom. I do that for everybody. When I connect to what they do, but I look at it eternally and through faith and infinite glory. So I just go whoosh. Yeah. Like that one lady who is a scientist that I talked to at Sierra Vista because you're making my head hurt. It's like, no, I'm just excited because, you work at the fort and we're supposed to do all these great things. And I'm ready for us all to be humble so we can truly reflect the greatness of our lives. And share it together, sleigh bells ring. I'm being silly, but you know what I'm saying? Why is Jim Mora losing his afro? He's up 27-7. There's only 3 minutes left on the third quarter. He lost his afro. That child lost his fro, bro. He's lost it. You don't worry about it, man. You don't get that upset. You just sit there and go, oh, okay, and then you just, all right, man, that's the way it's going to be. Like with me, with the one guy who coached the Little League with his thing, and remember he put his son back in, and Eric's all, Ralph, they're doing this. I was like, so we've won every game since your buddies went on TDY, not TDY, but yeah, temporary duty assignment. He went on temporary duty, whatever and stuff. Since your buddy went on TDY and we started coaching, we haven't lost a game. You know, they never beat the other guy. And then finally, when me and Eric started coaching, he never beat us, and he wanted to beat us. And I was like, he's putting his kid back in. He's doing all these illegal substitutions. I was like, go ahead and let him. Why? All the kids are worried about is what they're going to get at Dairy Queen. You just figure out what you want at Dairy Queen, and then we'll take care of that when we're done. And the parents were all laughing. That's Earl. That's Earl. That's Parsons. That's Ralph. Well, in Carolina, everybody knew me as Raphael. It was Ralph. Okay. But that's Ralph. That's life. That's what people say. You know, all you Sinatras out there. And so let's load this one up, and we'll talk a little bit more later today. Don't panic, because truth is truth, and right is right, and wrong is wrong. So just Lord's Prayer, focus on that. Do it now. Today's the day. Okay. If it has to wait till tomorrow, that's another day of sin of what we discussed about on the earlier video about what you're mentally and emotionally and psychologically doing with, baby, you created Jeffrey Dahmer, you created Adolf Hitler, but you didn't create them, you invented them. Okay, God is the essence of creation, which is far greater than your perception of manipulation and invention. And you can't be Brie Larson, so don't even try until that's wrong. That's child abuse, it's child neglect. Nosferatu's wrong. All the stuff that Stanley and all those people do, it's based off of bad thinking and aggressive bad thinking, and it's abuse. It teaches people to, do all the bad things in life that they think they can do because there's nothing's impossible. It's like through faith, all things reasonable, rational, and loving are possible. Okay? So, pecan those waffles, okay, guys? I love you, man. Peace.